And welcome back. Don't eat that. Now, that's something you may have said around your house if you have kids, something you won't have to say if you make edible Play-Doh. Tossing it back to Leanne, who has the tasty details. Hello, LA.
Hey, yeah, good morning, everybody. So we have a marshmallow monster in our house. The kid loves marshmallows. He also loves to leave the lid off of Play-Doh. It creates a big problem, right? So this is actually a win-win when it comes down to edible marshmallow Play-Doh. By the way, if you do have some hard Play-Doh, this is basically water, salt, and flour. Just put some water in it and knead it in there and put it back in and leave the lid on it, or put it in there with a wet towel, and your Play-Doh will come back to life. By the way, I've been throwing away a lot of it. Now I know to save the containers for this awesome marshmallow Play-Doh. So here's what you need. You need 6 large marshmallows. Now we have the mini marshmallows at home, so it's equivalent of about 60 mini marshmallows, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, but other oils are going to work just as good too for this, and then some food coloring of your choice, whatever color you want to make. So what I did is I made this within minutes, you guys. I went ahead and threw in my 60 marshmallows this morning. I threw in my cornstarch. I threw in my coconut oil. Here's the deal. When I went to go look at my coconut oil, I realized I didn't have it. So I made a non-edible version, but this is cream that I had, some lotion that I had that has coconut oil in it. So mine is non-edible. It still turned out awesome. Add in that food coloring. Go ahead and throw it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Now, it's going to be a little bit warm when you get it out. So if you have little ones involved, be the first one to stir it up. So I went ahead and stirred and stirred and stirred. I found out I actually needed about 6 tablespoons of cornstarch. So you're going to want to eyeball this one. But then you put it down on some wax paper, kind of knead it and get it to a consistency that you want. And look, Todd, for once, my craft is not a fail. These 2 months at home, working with the morning news, I have crafts that are no longer fails, Todd. So I want to point out to you, there are a couple other recipes where you can use like conditioner, hair conditioner, and cornstarch, just 2 ingredients. So lots of great ways to make sure that you guys have some fun Play-Doh around all the time. I like playing with Play-Doh. Do you like playing with Play-Doh?
I cannot believe you just told me that I could have brought my Play-Doh back to life by just putting a wet paper towel in there and it'll come back?
Wet paper towel, put the lid back on the container, and work with it a little bit, and your Play-Doh will come back to life. Have you ever stepped on hard Play-Doh?
Yeah, it's a lot like a Lego. It's not pleasant. And by the way,
I was just gonna say,
that of course you were.
Exactly.
And that Play-Doh looks a lot like the English muffins I left on my desk when we left for the pandemic.
Yeah, no, this one's nice and soft. Nice and soft.
No, the old stuff. The new stuff you made looks phenomenal. Thanks so much for that. And who knew you had coconut oil lotion laying around the house? Of course you knew that. Coming
I know,
up.
right? Yeah.